Hey water signs, I'm Rodin. Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is going to be your general reading for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Keep in mind these readings are timeless and general, so take the messages as they resonate because they might not resonate for you right now, but they could in the future, so just keep that in mind. And if you were called to this reading and it's been like a year since I posted it, you were called to it for a reason. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. I really do appreciate that, and it does help the videos circulate. It really helps me get back on the algorithm's good side, so I appreciate that. Water signs, I'm eager to just start with you. They were showing me the Judgment card when I was getting into your energy, which isn't surprising to me. We're moving into some like another like little karmic window. You know, the full moon Scorpio was a little dense. Okay, really took us through some dense energies, dense emotions, and some difficult, heavy truths that we all kind of needed to face, and we were kind of like asked to go within and to kind of go be a little hermit, isolated. That was full moon Scorpio. And new moon Gemini is coming up, and there's definitely some karmic energies wrapped up in new moon Gemini because we have aspects with Mercury, which is retrograding. Mercury's aspecting Saturn and Pluto, and well, Mercury's going to go direct soon. Like, what's today? What day am I recording? Like a week from now. I'm recording on the 26th of May. So like a week from now, Mercury's going to go direct and we're going to have the post-shadow period. And then Saturn, like the day after that, day after Mercury goes direct, Saturn's going to go retrograde. So we're in this pre-shadow Saturn retrograde energy. We're gearing up to finally go direct to Mercury to have a post-shadow energy. And we got these rubber band effects with retrograde direct energy cycles, right? It's like, you know, when we're in a pre-shadow, it's like we're grabbing the rubber band and like we're starting to stretch it. And then when we're in the retrograde period, it's like we're fully flexed in this rubber band energy where there's restriction, there's tension, like that kind of energy. And then when we go direct, it's like boing. Right? We have a shift happen. We have a release of energy that happens. And the post shadow is usually where we start to get a lot of clarity, things start to fall into place. So I expect the new moon Gemini to bring clarity, but I also expect it to bring some, we'll say, it's interesting. I was going to say karmic resolution, and then I heard absolution. Very interesting. I was also getting 555 with you guys. So water signs, get ready. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just change. It's change. I actually feel like, especially under the new moon Gemini for my water signs, there's going to be such clarity where you can finally lock things into place, is what I was kind of getting. Like you can finally like make some big final decisions on some things that you've been wanting to move on. Some of you might be very restless. All of a sudden I felt really almost like angry, but not like you're angry at somebody, just like when you're so frustrated and restless, you kind of get like, you know, it's almost like shadowy Mars energy or like pent up Mars energy. Sorry about that. I have a very loud neighbor. Coming back to that Mars energy, they were reminding me Mars and Jupiter are very, very tightly square Aries. Okay, very tightly square Aries, and they're going to go exact, I think, a couple days after the new moon. So yeah, this new moon's going to be interesting. But Mars conjunct Jupiter and Aries, like we're expanding that fire. We're expanding that desire to start things, to create things, and maybe even I'm getting control now. Why is control coming up here for my water signs? Yes, that's my neighbor. Control. There's a little bit of anger and frustration coming from this place of wanting control. Just stay in check with your emotions. You might start to feel kind of overwhelmed. It's interesting we're talking about that as all that's going on outside. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully that calms down in a bit. Don't unleash your anger at anybody. If you're feeling restless and you're feeling pent up, and you're starting to get frustrated or irritable, just make sure you're really staying in tune with yourself. Make sure that you're taking time to really come back to a place of like, I mean, it's easy to say love, but presence, presence and calm and groundedness, right? Like, and they're saying prioritize and prioritize your stuff. If you're starting to feel overwhelmed or you're feeling really restless, like sit your butt down and write out everything that's important to you. Like write out everything that's like going through your mind or like you're really feeling like you need to do or get done, and start prioritizing. That's going to help you become more grounded in things that you're trying to do and be more practical. And of course, have some kind of physical activity outlet. That always helps as well. But yeah, maintain your presence. I want to come back to this like 555 karmic energy. I feel like some of you, this need for control might start to come up, because you can see the changes that are like trying to happen, or you can feel this energy trying to shift. You might even feel pressured to make certain choices. And if you're feeling that pressure and you're not liking it, again, come back to your priorities, come back to your place of being centered. It's always okay to take your time. Nothing wrong with taking your time, okay? Yeah. Just some of that energy was like, oh, get that energy out. Okay, let's get into some cards. I'm going to start with the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Keep in mind with Mercury being square Saturn, especially under the new moon energy with all this like Sun, Moon, Gemini energy, just keep in mind that people could be acting out even more, okay? Yeah, there's an abrasiveness that I feel with that. Don't let it throw you. Don't let it distract you. Any messages or insights for my water signs for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? I'm hearing Cancer, 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 Cancer. Oh, we got a Cobra. Yeah, patience. It's interesting. I'm actually getting patience with the Cobra. There's a desire to strike. There's a desire to just have decisions made. But it's like, I think even you guys, just because your water signs are so intuitive, you kind of know that you need to wait. you can feel it. You feel it. You feel it. You know it intuitively. There's a need to wait. There's a need to kind of stay your hand here. And we're almost there, guys. Like, we're almost there. We're almost there. New moon in general is a period of time to start new things. And I really think that it, like under new moon energy, you guys can definitely start new things, but you're going to feel it. Like there's going to be a turning point where it's like, okay, it's time. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I have the clarity I need. But there is this like really uncomfortable, pensive energy, because there's a lot of energy that's building up that wants to move. Like you want to create, you want to go do whatever it is. You gotta wait. There's such like a wait for the perfect time. Yeah, thank you. Wait for the perfect time to strike. Wait for the perfect time to make these big decisions. Wait for the perfect time to lock certain things in. Don't succumb to the pressure. Really stick to your truth and your intuition, because it's guiding you. It will tell you when you have the green light. Let's see here. Ooh, foxy. So we have fox energy and sea serpent. We got like two snake energies. Snake energy might be important for you guys during this time, or that might be a personal confirmation for some of you. Snake energy is creative. It is literally fire. It also speaks of transformation, death, and rebirth. Speaks of sexuality. Speaks of even ascension and awakening, right? With the sea serpent, this is actually the sacral. This is all about the sacral and self-expression, creative expression. And you see the fox over here. Fox is very witty. Fox is very cunning. Fox is very discerning. And it's very Geminian. It's very Geminian. It's a very intelligent energy. Fox will act very swiftly, but they know the right time to act. So it's exactly what I was saying before. Again, if you get restless about the things you want to do, like using that like fire, very physical energy, just prioritize, get organized, get grounded. Don't act impulsively, don't act compulsively either. Act from a place of discernment. Act from a place of discernment and have fun with it. But yeah, it's like you don't want to pounce fast, like without thinking things through or being very balanced first during this time. Any other messages or insights for my water signs? There's also some sexy vibes in the air. I'm definitely getting that a little bit. Definitely getting that. Have fun. Like I said, have fun. But keep in mind, we got some karmic energies here. Excuse me. Venus is also square Pluto. Keep that in mind. Okay? Keep that in mind. That just screams karmic relationships. Come like with like what's that phrase? Like the chickens are coming home to roost. I think that's how the phrase goes. You guys probably know 1111 has looked up at the camera. This is a time where chickens are coming home to roost. I think that's the phrase. So just keep that in mind. Butterfly. That's really nice. Butterfly is change, it's transformation. It is the rebirth of it, right? It's coming out the other end. It is a renewed sort of energy here. You're going to have this once you make these choices, once you act. But again, it's like you need to act with discernment and balance and being grounded. And you have to be in tune to feel the right time to act on things, especially for those of you making big life choices, like, I don't know, like buying a house, buying a car, changing jobs, whatever it is, like, you know, the big stuff. You're going to feel it. You're going to know it. Don't jump. Okay. You will have this. You will totally have that energy. I promise. On the bottom, oh, we have dolphin. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, with octopus underneath that. Dolphin energy is play. It's fun. It's sexual energy. It's also very Geminian to me as well, because dolphin kind of dips in and out between realms and worlds and light and dark. It's that like it's the polarity, right? That Gemini, that also comes with Gemini. But dolphin is very fun and very captivating, and people just love dolphins. People just love dolphin energy. But it is playful. It's very playful. I almost want to say, like, having more play when you're getting really stressed out, when you're feeling the pressure, when you're feeling overwhelmed, water signs, will really help to balance you and get to a more grounded center. Octopus, I don't like that octopus is there. It's almost like your own dolphin energy is being held hostage. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Again, try to tap into dolphin if you are getting into that like realm of like shadowy fire energy, shadowy Mars energy, restless, angry, all of that stuff. Get into your place of dolphin. You'll feel so much better. Don't neglect your duties. Don't neglect those things. With a square Saturn energy, we can sometimes lean into procrastination, and there could be consequences for that. So this is about balance. It's not about being in extremes. It's about balance. Give yourself permission, water signs. I also want to say that. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission. Yeah, that octopus. Every time the octopus comes out, I just feel like restriction, suffocation almost. Some of you are really, how do I say this? Becoming aware of the lack of freedom you have, or these, thank you, the feelings. Feeling like, oh, I'm not as free as I thought I was. I'm not as free as I'd like to be. Again, that sense of restriction. And you're wanting to change that. You're wanting to change that. You're wanting to act to change that. You're wanting to make some decisions to change that. You're wanting to work from your sacral to change that. But again, wait for the right moment. You'll know it, you'll feel it, you'll intuit it. Like, you're not going to miss it if you're paying attention. But if you do it impulsively, I feel like you're gonna like not consider something or not think of something that could come back to bite you. Again, we're in a time of like very karmic energy, so just keep that in mind. Okay. All right, water signs. Some of you guys are going to have the opportunity for some healing of your sacral and sexual energy. That's really nice. I like that from the water signs. That's really cool. Moving on. We're going to go with the Runic Tarot because it's just my absolute favorite right now. Any messages or insights from my water signs for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? We'll see if the Lover's card comes out. They're showing me the Lover's card. They're showing me the Lover's card. Some of you are also like getting huge amounts of energy, like divine energy, light activations. It's weird. I'm almost feeling it like a bubbling up of pressure and energy, almost like it's almost like hitting a wall or a barrier, and it's just building and building and building, and it's creating pressure. It's creating anxiety. You need to take some time. For those who are in that boat, like you could feel like it has a lot of like weight to it because there's a lot of it trying to come in, almost like downloads are trying to come in for you guys. Some of you, if you're having a lot of anxiety and you are like running around like a chicken with your head cut off, you need to sit down. You need to just chill out for a second and ground and get balanced, and so all of that light and energy can come in. Okay. I feel a conversation gonna happen. I think, okay, some of you are going to have a conversation happen. I'm getting a lot of air energy around it, so it could just be because of like the Gemini energy, Mercury retrograde. Or you guys could have air placements, or this person could have air placements. It's definitely somebody that you know. There's been quiet, there's been silence. Doesn't have to be romantic interest, but it's like it's somebody like resurfacing. You could just say it that way. Or you're gonna have to deal with somebody that you didn't think you'd have to deal with again. I want to say keep your cool. Keep your cool. Be the fox. Be the sly, cunning Gemini fox. Keep your cool and don't lose focus on what's important to you and what matters to you and what you've learned. Thank you. And what you've learned. There's the karmic energy. And what you have learned. I feel like you're literally going to have to be a little sly. Like you're going to have to be discerning and cunning. They are saying cunning. 3 of Wands. Very nice. I like it. Oh, and look what's at the bottom. The Lover's card. I know I was feeling that energy. Yeah, see, again, it's like you can feel it and you know it. It's like you can see the other side. You can see that you can be in this like renewed energy where like things can be different for you. You can lock things in place, but there's a right moment. Perfect timing is at play. Do not be impulsive. Do not get eager. You can see it, I know, and it's like this pensive built up energy, but you're not going to miss the moment. If you're paying attention like that, you're not going to miss the moment. Page of Wands. There's that fire. There's that eager fireness of like, I want to go. I want to do this now. I want to make these choices. And I think some of you might even experience like when you attempt to, like something feels off, or like suddenly it's like, it doesn't feel like it has perfect flow. Some of you might actually have like obstacles just appear out of nowhere, or things go wrong out of nowhere. That's because there's a perfect time to pounce. Okay, there's a perfect time to pounce. Yeah, let's keep going. Any other messages or insights from my water signs for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Wheel of Fortune. What did I say? We have fate. We have Jupiter. Not to mention all of this Aries energy here with the Page of Wands and the 3 of Wands. Mars and Jupiter are in Aries. Don't forget that. Wheel of Fortune. Cycles, a turning of luck, fate itself. Wheel of Fortune, there's a right time. There's also a divine timing card. There is a right time, and you're not going to miss it. You're not going to miss it, but don't be impulsive. Any other messages or insights? Wow, only 3 cards. So those are your 3 cards, water signs. It's funny because you're in such fire energy, like it's not even funny. You're like in fire and like air. You're not in water, you're not in earth, like you're in fire energy, and it's like it's almost hard for you to tame. Which is funny because when you think about it, like for a water sign to be in so much fire and like wanting to take action, like I almost feel like that would overly charge your emotions. Or like put you in a place where you're wanting to be really impulsive. But again, right time. There's a right time. Overall, we have 4 of Pentacles. Ooh, there's that 7 of Cups energy. There are the clouds that I was seeing. Ooh, with Empress, I see. Ooh, water signs and the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. At least you got the sun underneath that. Wow, the sun with the double, with the freaking octopus. Okay, we're going to get to that little pile in a second. But again, going over the overall energy, your first 2 cards, the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles speaks of stability, but it speaks of control and it speaks of power. And with the 7 of Cups there, that's the confusion. That's the things not really being clear. That's also feeling a little overwhelmed and wanting to be safe, wanting to be secure. Thank you, not wanting to mess up. Not wanting to mess up. Stay focused and prioritize and stay aware, stay discerning, and you will see the right time to act. Don't force it. Don't force it. Don't be impulsive. There is a little bit of too much concern on a control factor or wanting things to be okay and being worried about messing up. If you have faith and you let the energy flow as it needs to, you're going to hit the right timing, you're going to be fine. Okay, so again, be mindful that some of you guys might have some fear, some doubt, some of that stress energy, making your emotions go a little into overwhelm mode here. Okay, underneath that 7 of Cups, we do have the Empress. Beautiful energy, very fertile energy, growth, expansion. And then we have the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. And I'm kind of feeling that doubt. I'm feeling that doubt. I'm feeling the stress. I'm definitely feeling the stress. I'm feeling the worry that you're going to lose something, the worry you're going to make a mistake. I'm feeling that very, very heavily. I keep feeling a conversation that's going to be happening. Again, this is not for all of you, but some of you might be having a conversation that actually helps to relieve this 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups energy, and it's going to give you more confidence again. It's going to help to rebalance you. It definitely feels like I'm hearing absolution, closure. It's almost like you're going to be given back something that's been compromised or taken from you, and it feels emotional, it feels energetic. So this is definitely feeling like it's between you and a person you had an intimate relationship with, or like a bestie or a family member. And I don't know what they're going to give you other than just truth and clarity. And you're gonna feel like you can handle this a little bit better and a little bit easier. Now, the thing that was also surprising me under the 5 of Cups, holy crap. Okay, sorry, it's getting a little crazy. Look at this. The Sun, the Devil, and the Star. I'm gonna say that again. The Sun, okay, the Devil, and the Star. Underneath that, Judgment and the World. Talk about karmic ass energies. They came out together. Behind the Star. I mean, these are probably some of the most powerful majors we even have in the deck. The Sun, the Devil, the Star, the Judgment card, and the World. You're going to reclaim that Dolphin energy. It's going to help to balance you out. There is going to be a massive, massive shift in your life, water signs. You love to see my eyes. There's going to be a massive, massive shift in your life here, and you are going to have more freedom and more liberty. Interesting, I said liberty. I meant liberation. You're going to have more freedom, personal freedom that comes of this. You're going to be able to make moves because you're going to have that clarity, and it's going to be the right time. And any worries that you have here about not messing up, your own sense of safety, trying to stay in a position of power or control, that's going to get cleared up as well. Okay? Wow. Just wow. Ooh. All right, let's do advice. Let's do advice for my water signs. Although, is there anything else? This conversation I keep feeling is kind of bothering me. Hold on to your priorities. Just hold on to your priorities. Hold on to what you've learned in recent past, especially this year, in the last couple months. Anything under Mercury retrograde especially will be very important for the new moon Gemini cycle, because we've been retrograding through Gemini. Yeah. Anything that's been going on for you under new moon Gemini, I feel like will almost be under judgment a little bit under the new moon Gemini. Just tapping into that. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's do advice. We're going to do the Shamanic Healing Oracle for my water signs. Doing Cancer first for my Cancers. Advice for my Cancers. Advice for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Oh, just feeling like it's about emotional security, Cancer. That's what I'm feeling for you. Where it is a big priority for you, but there's also this feeling of stagnancy and being stuck. Being stuck and attached to the things that have given you a sense of being emotionally secure. I almost feel like some of those things need to be taken away, or you've been trying to change that, because dependency, thank you. There's a dependency on having certain things in your life, or certain people in your life, certain ways of doing things in your life, that has given you this perception or feeling of emotional security. And I think you've been challenged recently to get away from them, to get rid of these things or people or habits or whatever they are for you. And it's been hard, and I think that's still very present, and I think you do want it. I think you do want change, and you want things to be different, but that's kind of what I'm getting for you. That's really about emotional security, and having emotional security come from a different place, while also having fun. Don't ever forget to have fun. Any advice for Cancer? Can I get a card for Cancer, please? I wouldn't be surprised if the Home card comes out. I'm like really feeling that one for you. Let's see what you got. Changes. Not surprising. Changes for my Cancer. So, I already told you everything that I was picking up on for you, Cancer. So here we have the card of changes, indicative of getting used to changes or getting ready to make them. Okay. Scorpio. I feel like you're very quiet, Scorpio. Scorpio, you're internalizing a lot. There's a lot, you're a Scorpio, but there's a lot going on inside of you, Scorpio. And you're very quiet. You're ruminating. Be mindful that Mars energy might catch up with you. I almost feel like you're really in that buildup bucket. The people that are going to be really building up internal fire energy. Just be mindful. I feel like you might have a tendency to really snap at people during this time, or become really aggressively agitated and seemingly out of nowhere. So don't pent up too much of your energy, get some of that stuff out. But I feel like you're quiet, I feel like you're ruminating, and I feel like you're just like a percolator, a percolator inside. I feel like you need an emotional release. I'm gonna be real with you, Scorpio. I feel like you need emotional release. We'll see if that card comes out. Can I get a card for Scorpios? Advice for my Scorpios. Interesting. Okay. Makes sense. Grounding. Scorpios, please do some grounding. It's going to help you as you're dealing with all this pent-up energy and pent-up rumination and emotions. It's going to help you to not move into that really angry, frustrated, lashing out category. It's also going to help you to be more clear-headed and more calm. I feel like I'll be honest, I feel like you're very stressed out, Scorpios. I feel like you're very stressed out, and I think you're not aware of how stressed out you are because you're so quiet about it right now. You're being really freaking quiet about it. But grounding from us Scorpios. Okay. Pisces. Hi, Pisces. How are you feeling, Pisces? Confused. Okay. You're feeling confused. Can I get an advice card from Pisceans? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You're calm, though. That's interesting. I mean, you're Pisces. You guys can handle almost anything. But you are confused. I feel like someone's pulling on your heartstrings, Pisces. Yeah, you guys got 3 cards. I feel like someone's pulling on your heartstrings. Be mindful. You guys might really be in the bucket of whoever's getting that conversation. Again, I feel air energy around that. Wow, nice. So we have feminine energy, abundance, and ancient wisdom. This is about getting connected to the truth so that you can really create. You can be that Empress energy. For those of you who are really feeling confused, Pisces, again, I feel like you're calm about it. Again, don't let someone pull on your heartstrings because you can move into a really powerful, like, magician Empress energy right now, Pisces. If you can get into this place where you are moving more into your intuition, moving more into your body, and getting really, really grounded and connected to yourself, you're going to have a lot more clarity. You're not going to be as confused, and you're going to be able to create a lot easier as well. So don't let someone come in and take that away from you. Don't let someone come in and distract you from that because you're moving into this very powerful energy. But yeah, very nice. Very, very nice, Pisces. Okay. All right, guys. I hope you got a lot out of that. And again, don't forget to check out the website, Patreon, Vimeo. I'm going to be doing the live for the new moon Gemini on my Patreon tomorrow. If this posts today, that I will be doing it tomorrow on the 27th at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay. All right, guys. I love you. Take care and good luck.